Hey everybody, it's me Chris. I'm back over here in the kitchen, and today we're gonna make some ribs. I got a lot of people have been asking me about my ribs and how I make them, so I'm gonna show you how I do it. I got here. Let me show you my ingredients. I just got 2 racks of these are baby back ribs, and everybody likes a different style of rib, but I've tried them all, and really these are my favorites. So that's what I'm using today. I took these out of the package in the sink. I washed them thoroughly, and I just put them in this large baking pan that I'm going to cook them in. Now, if you don't have a big pan like this, you could also just use heavy-duty foil, wrap them in the foil, and put them on a sheet pan or a cookie tray and do it that way. So, first thing we got to do is apply the dry rub. This is my barbecue dry rub. The recipe's on my YouTube channel. Look for me, Chris Smith, D. Giovanna Family Recipes. And basically, this is just equal parts salt and pepper, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and then twice as much brown sugar. I'm going to just start rubbing the top, and I'm wearing a plastic glove to keep my hands clean. And I'm going to flip these over. I'm going to get them nice and coated on both sides. Okay, so look what I did. I finished the rub application. I got a generous coating of the seasoning on both sides of the slabs of ribs. And before I get these ready to go in the oven, I'm going to add rice vinegar. And this is really the secret to having tender, moist, flavorful, fall off the bone ribs. I was watching a show on TV with famous chef Ming Tsai. You might have heard of him. And he made them that way. I tried it, and ever since then, that's the way I do it. It really helps to tenderize the ribs. So I'm going to pour in just enough of the rice vinegar to barely coat the bottom of this pan. It won't even be an 1/8 of an inch. Just enough on the bottom to add moisture and to help steam the ribs. Next thing I'm going to do is cover these with a large piece of heavy-duty foil. Okay. And once I have a nice tight seal, these are going to go in the oven for 3 hours, and depending on your oven, between 250 to 275 degrees. And my oven runs really hot, so I'm going to set it to 250 for 3 hours. Alright, so after 3 hours, my ribs are done, and you know they're done when they start to see, you can see that they've pulled away from the bones here. So these will be super, super tender. And before I take them out to finish them on the grill, I'm just going to cut them in half just to make it easier to handle. And then what I'm going to do is, I got some barbecue sauce here, and I'm going to take a little bit of the pan sauce from the ribs, the drippings, just to thin it out a little bit. And I'm going to start to baste these ribs and get a nice coating of barbecue sauce on them. Alright, so I got a nice even layer of barbecue sauce on the top side of these ribs. And now I'm going to take them out to the grill, and we're going to put them on barbecue sauce side down. I'm going to baste the other side. I'll flip them probably one more time and just do one extra coating of the barbecue sauce, and they'll be done, and we'll be ready to try it. Alright, so I got the ribs down, and now I'm going to just baste the other side. Alright, so I flipped my ribs. I got some nice char on them, and I'm going to add one more coating of the barbecue sauce, and we'll be ready to serve. Alright, so my ribs are done. I got them on the platter, and we're ready to try these baby back ribs. And we have a special guest taste tester today. We got Uncle Jerry here. You ready to try them?
Oh, you better believe.
Alright, let me give you a couple.
Oh.
And you can see they're already starting to fall off the bone.
Yeah.
So
I don't need my teeth in my mouth for this one. These,
give it a try.
These are excellent. Look at that, cuts like butter. Heavenly.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much.
So what'd you think of the ribs?
Well, if you shut up, let me eat them. I love that too. They're dynamite. They are dynamite.
Great. I'm glad you liked them.
Oh.
So there you go. Baby back ribs
You got to try it at home. Don't forget, look for me on YouTube, Chris Smith at DJavon Family Recipes. Thanks for watching the video.
And don't